Greetings petrolheads, welcome back to Automation, and today we are going to continue with our campaign here. We are going to revise this guy right here, the Hephaestos for 1960. Yeah, so what do we do? First of all, we make a new trim. Turn the year up to 1960. What do we change about the aesthetics actually? I don't think we need to change very much. Do we want to is the question. Actually, you know what? A little detail that I might wanna do is do this and maybe decrease the size of this indicator a little bit, make this a little bit smaller, and then add a little bit of chrome to the side of this indicator. Yeah, okay, why not? As far as the headlights go, I don't really want to change anything. We could give it a few vents down here. Okay. Maybe not if this is the result. I like this. I mean, if they stay this way, it's fine, I think. Yeah. Some extra vents can never hurt. What's up with this? What's up with this? I'm gonna leave it then. You could take these off and replace them with something else. Oh yeah, for example with with some of these. Should we clone them for the second pair? Yeah, okay, that's all right, I think. Do you want to give it a bonnet hump? No, it should still remain kind of, you know, elegant. And let's do the same thing we did with the Sandra's taillights, just to make these ones smaller and add another red one like here. The exhausts are fine. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We are gonna revise the engine. We have, well, let me put it this way, we have a 1959 updated version for the truck of the V8, but that is not really the kind of tuning that we want to do for this car. So let us... Oh wait, huh? Do we have a sport version of this already? When did we make this? Oh, I remember now. For the thing, for the concept car, for the yeah. Do we want to use this in the Hephaestos in 1960? I don't think we do. I think we want a little bit more reliability. So let us clone this one, the original V8, advanced to 1960. And change a few things. For example, we can now go up to -2 quality here, giving us 287 horsepower. We can also increase the RPM limit a little bit for the 800 perhaps. 292 horsepower. I would like to get up to 300. 295, 297, 299, 301, 299, 301. Let's just do this and this. There we are. The torque curve is pretty decent, I think. 300 horsepower and 475 newton meters out of a 5 liter in 1960. So that's the 1960 facelift. The exhausts are still totally fine. Actually, do we want to go for long tubular ones? Because this is like the top range model. This is the real deal. This is the most expensive, most sporty, well, the sportiest, I should say. The most expensive, the sportiest, the fastest model. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Now this is the this is not the sport version. 1960. There we go. Go to the trim. We are oh yeah, 7 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. Feels good, man. 7.3? 7. Okay. Drivability does not feel very good though. Of 11.9, that's just terrible. We got a strong understeering tendency and then it oversteers. We gotta take care of that. Oh, this is not gonna help. That did. 12.2 drivability. Still not great. Oh, power steering will help though. It did reduce the sportiness. Even though, even though this is the quote-unquote sportiest model in a lineup, it is still not a true sports car. 14.8. If we do this, okay, that didn't do us anything. That didn't do any good, is what I should say. 195 up front? No. Okay, definitely not. cannot fit wider rear tires. We got just such terrible brake fade. You know what? For this model we can also kind of flare the wheel arches a little bit. I guess. Maybe then we can fit some wider tires. Okay, so that did decrease the drivability for some reason. Ah, damn it. That's good though, 15.9 drivability. We're getting somewhere, like... At least it's not as terrible as it once was. How about the rim diameter? This is surely gonna... Yeah. That's what I thought. Can we go wider? No, we cannot go wider than 2/15s in the rear. Damn it, this is so difficult, like properly tuning a car in this age is just... We have so much brake fade. We need more cooling airflow, obviously, because we now have more power. 256.6 kilometers an hour. .1 seconds 0 to 100. Let's just see what it does. It actually pulls very decently once, you know, it starts going in first gear. You know what? I want to try something. I want to do something like this, perhaps. Does not seem to help. We can get it all the way down to 6.7 seconds acceleration time. And obviously in 1960 that's highly impressive. I'm just curious to know, what if we gear second gear until 100 kilometers an hour? What if we do this? 6.4 seconds. But we're gonna lose so much drivability that I think we cannot afford to lose. 6.4 seconds though. There is that. I think 6.8 is quick enough though. Will also give us just some slightly lower wheel spin. What do we do about the brake fade though? We just contact the guys at Brembo and they give us some slightly better brakes. Or maybe they're not actually better in terms of fade, but they will stop the car quicker. They will make for better drivability, sportiness, comfort, and, well, prestige. Theoretically. This is just... This is tough, is what this is. Neutral camber, I've also never used that before. Now you gotta have it on the front tire, on the front suspension here. 300 horsepower. The quarter mile, it does finish now in... It will probably be below 15 seconds. And keep in mind this is 1960. Muscle cars don't really exist yet. 1486. Yeah, so I guess I'm happy with this revision here. Well, not quite when it comes to the drivability, but other than that, it's pretty solid, I think. What else do we have? This is hopefully saved now. Yeah, it is. This is an interesting one. I called the concept car the Hercules, but I think we will not put that into production. We have made the estate version of the city car. It's doing well for itself. Yeah. So let's go back to 1960. Wait a minute. No, we said no to an off-roader like this once. So you know what? It's actually time right now to build a sports car, I think. Yeah, I think it is now time to build a sports car. But do we want to go for this body? Wait, what's the difference between this and this? Oh, nothing, okay. Or do we want to go for this body? This is more of a European, this is more of a lightweight car. And I think this would fit the European market better than the other one that I considered. Yeah, so this is a small little roadster, similar to, you know, the Austin Healey and all the good stuff. But this one might have a little bit more power, I think. So let us get right into that. First of all, it's important for this thing to be light, and it is a sports car, so we can make this a monocoque instead of a ladder chassis. Longitudinal, the wishbones front. Is two-door wishbone rear as well, or was that not a thing back then? No, I don't think that was actually... I don't think that was actually a thing back then. Okay. Let's make it from steel at first. Because this is a small car, and, you know, in 1960 there's not that much you can have on the inside, so it should be light anyway. Even if we make it from steel. So let us give this thing some headlights. This is a little weird, as you can see from this perspective. Like, that's just a little bit not what I would like. What if we do this though? And no. Okay. One of these right here. Then some indicators down here, I guess. And we're gonna need a charismatic grill that also fits the era, like not something like this. Let's see. Actually, I think I might want to go for this one. Even that one. And then put some of these vents on the side. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea. Okay. Now some door handles. Again, these, and we're gonna, I think, keep up the theme of like with the taillights. Here we go, one of these. Did cars back then have something like a bumper down here? I don't think they did. So let's just get a badge on here. A number plate like here. And then some exhausts. Maybe even just one exhaust. Not this big though, like more like this. No, I think we want both. Yeah, we want both. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go here. This is obviously River Drive. We're gonna give it like a yellow or a green color, something like that, something that attracts attention. Yeah, yellow, why not? Engine wise, now this is a pretty tough decision. We're obviously not gonna put a V8 in there. That would just be a little bit ridiculous. Can the inline 6 even fit in there? I don't think it can. What if we just put a revised version of the 1.5 liter eco engine in there? First of all, I gotta find it though. That is the V8. Yeah, that is it. That's it. Thankfully we do have this engine already, and we do not have to develop a new inline 4 engine. So for this car we are going to increase the exhaust size, maybe by one more click. Since we know how to build tubular exhausts, let's put those on here as well. 2.7 converter. I'm not a big fan of that. .65 horsepower. .66. We can run this on super. 70 horsepower. 72. .74. 75. I think this is where we want to be. .75 horsepower is a good enough, like a significant enough difference to the 60 horsepower that you get in the eco car. This is the 15421 Sport. Can we increase the red line? Oh, yeah, also this is 1960. Can we increase the red line? Without... Yeah, we can. Up to 5,000 actually. 78.4 horsepower. Even higher than that? There we go, 5,500 RPM. Pretty good actually. 80 horsepower. Yeah. Nice. 4 speeds. Yeah, this is probably not gonna go 200 kilometers an hour. This is slow. Yeah, let's leave the differential open. We're gonna go with smaller rims. 155s. Sure, I'm fine with that. Sports tires. And some... These are a little bit too modern, aren't they? Let's go with these still, because why not? Drum brakes and drum brakes. No under tray. Less cooling, like so much less cooling. No brake airflow, we don't need it, I think. Standard interior. Basic radio. No power steering. And standard safety. Here we're gonna go for the standard springs. And then give this thing a little bit of a sport setup. Like this. And it weighs just 700 kilograms despite being made from steel. 37.1 drivability is awesome. It is oversteering though, so we can fix this. Actually, it wasn't a rare thing for cars back then to be oversteering, especially for sports cars. And since it isn't like a significant oversteer, like it doesn't oversteer all over the place, I'm just gonna keep it as is. Oh, we need to adjust the gearing a little bit. Oh, it will go almost 200 kilometers an hour actually. 9.9 seconds from 0 to 100. Good economy. Really good economy actually. 36.6 drivability still. I'm happy with this. Utility is pretty much where you'd expect. Comfort is 17.3. Yeah, I'm content with this car. This is the 1960 well, sports car, yeah. 1.5. I think for a sports car of that era, for a light sports car of that era, this is actually quite good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you're not seeing more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.